Right, you are going to stress out. You can... How about you move before you put the fire out? Now put the fire out. That'll just work on one. Oh, he moves every time he gets shot.
Oh, you might as well go back to the convent.
Yeah, you might as well. Oh, he does attack. Well, that's annoying.
Now you know your place.
Very annoying. No! Damn it.
Reinforcements!
That whatever you do will take him out though, won't it? Yeah.
I charge extra for this.
Lucky shot.
He's dead, right? Oh, he blows up, doesn't he? He's about to blow up. Go punch that guy. You're already on fire, so you may as well. And then punch and move you. Blinded will help. That isn't going to give you any cover. Oh god. No, not ideal. Not ideal at all. That gives you cover from some, and they are blinded.
If you cannot stand, let me help you stand.
Looks like I owe you one.
You definitely need to move. And you definitely need to move. Should be out of the fire.
Get!
Really? That was the only one? Come on.
Are you hourly?
Do I need to shoot the purifier guy again?
I won't be another body in a ditch!
No, he does blow up. Oh, good.
Please let this bring some justice to the world.
Right, that doesn't get rid of stress. Oh god, no. No, this is not good. Just shoot it. I guess you're staying there. Go punch.
I'm not here to play games.
Estupendo!
Go punch again. Still got 2 AP, right? Go punch. There's no more enemies coming, right? This is it. Eddie's got one. Oh, you should probably move because we're going to get damaged. But you need to reload as well. Take the hit, I guess. Just reload. Right, you need to calm it with these satchel charges, mate. This isn't fun. Nobody likes you. Right, come on, Rick. That gets you in cover. No, it doesn't. That doesn't help either. I'd very much like you to do something, but I also don't want you to get blown up, so... And then we're gonna pop your big heal.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Good. You don't need to heal yourself, so what I'm then gonna do is Weaver... No. I'm going to Weaver you, so hopefully you're not going to move too far. Then we see what happens. Darkest Dungeon. Never played Darkest Dungeon. But this stress mechanic is slightly frustrating.
You're next.
But it adds a little bit of...
Get away from me!
It adds a little bit of realism to what a firefight would probably be. And they only get stressed for one turn, and they can still do things. They have one less action point. You need to reload. Or I move you. Nobody needs to heal. So reload. And then... You can't see anyone. So that's good. Sure. You also can't see anyone.
Shame. Someone left this lying around.
Free frag grenade. We can do barrage again. It would only hit one, despite him being in the sphere. Right, okay, whatever. We're not doing that. Let's do light him up. They're both marked. Oh yeah, you had to move, didn't you? Sure.
That was close enough.
I think you get back into cover and stay there.
What happens next is all on you.
Thank God that missed. Right, you. How can you not see him through that barrel? Okay, let's go read some lore while we're at it. The Acolyte, a collection of Acolyte masks. Isn't that coming to Disney Plus next year? The metal is brittle and cheap, designed less for protection and more for anonymity and ease of production. That costed 2. Okay, that was a bit of a waste. I want them two dead. He's marked, right, okay, so if he's marked, Bullseye will deal extra damage to him. And he's dead. That's how I prefer these guys. And you... if you move there, you can shoot that guy twice. Through a crate. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, if everybody was getting stressed, like, consistently,
Predictable.
it would get a bit infuriating, and I think that might be a problem later on. But at the minute, we can manipulate stress as much as they can. And our heroes have more stress threshold. Right, shoot him.
Now this is a firefight.
And then give everybody
You know what to
an
do.
extra +1,
Do
because
it.
we're not stressed. You're going to go there and punch this guy a couple of times. Because you know you enjoy it. Nice. And then with your extra AP, I'm going to move you into cover. And you... I'm going to move over there. I don't think she's marked, so if you shoot, you might mark her. Although I don't know if you can do that. I'll tell you what. Just try that again.
Winged him at least.
There's only one left. And apparently they can't do anything. So if you're there, just move there. I want to loot this area and I want to find these cards. Why would you go punch an explosive... Game. Nobody in their right mind is going to punch an explosive barrel. Does that knock you down?
Down, boy.
It does. Nice. Now Eddie can't see, can he? Oh no, he can. Just do that.
Caught you with your pants down, huh?
So that was stressful. Not just for the guys who got stressed.
Move out.
But that was actually really fun. And we survived it. And we are... well, we have 3. We used to have 4 people, right? A packing slip. Enclosed. Fragments of pre-sundering weaponry. Originally sickle swords of early Sumerian design. It's always the Sumerians. Early Sumerian design. Despite the weapon's badly deteriorated state, early tests in a laboratory environment have proven extremely encouraging for the further study required. Interesting. Did Mr. Strum, who was an annoying piece of shit, he hasn't dropped anything nice. And I still don't know how I'd get there. Maybe up here? I want those goodies. So now I'm always going to have... She can do lockpicking. She can break walls. I'm going to have Latif, Sophia, and Ingrid. Because only Latif can go down there. Which means sending Eddie on other missions, and I like Eddie. But I can't get stuff because they are now hiding areas that you can't get to. And the last couple of times that we've seen this, there's been a stealth way in, and then there's been a brute force way in, and I don't see a brute force way in. It's just a cargo net. No, go away.
This way.
Yeah, the game is gradually going to get harder and harder and harder. And the picking... Having to pick your mission and the other enemy doomsday clock things constantly ticking up is that to me is the most frustrating mechanic. Because it's almost like it's forcing you to do things that you maybe don't want to do at that time. It's not just a doomsday clock, it's a all-encompassing 3 doomsday clocks. Which adds extra stress. And now it seems to be forcing me with who I'm going to take in the party. Popular music, a jazzy tune, slinks across the dunes from the encampment beyond. Take the bandages. Field report. Written on banished court letterhead. As you'd expect. Site 196-4. Environmental conditions suboptimal for recovery operations due to the location's propensity towards extreme weather events. Caution is advised. Also see failed recovery attempt 21st of October 1929. I don't know how many years ago that was in terms of game time. Failed recovery attempt 3rd of June 1929. Maybe we are just in the 30s then. There's no more loot that I can see that we get. We've missed the cards. Unless there is no cards.
We made it!
And a nice little haul we got ourselves.
That was pretty good. I think we did well there. And we should get extra for taking down Strom. Locke's journal. The recovered documents are secure and on the way back to the island. The intel within is sure to be useful. Strom has connections across the globe and dabbles in everything from national politics to the art trade to obscure occult research. Strom was a bonus objective, so yeah, we should get more. But we slowed him down, that's the main thing. Seven skill points. Healing abilities and items are 75% less effective.
Sometimes I think I am the unluckiest girl in the world.
So we lose the card that they had, and you either wait 3 missions without them, or you take them on a mission with the debuff. I don't know. Avoiding stress, so you... I don't know. And he got the happy. After attacking, 50% chance to become dazed.
Every night I'm back in that trench, close enough to your machine guns.
We got Avenger. Plus 10 max HP. Anyone who attacks this agent becomes marked. Right, well, he needs it. That's something that Eddie needs, but I can't... I can't have it because I don't... And I don't know what's underneath the harpy. And because of how this works, I would always keep the Weaver, but I don't know what that card is underneath. It's probably one that we'd keep, but anyone who attacks this agent becomes marked. Well, we've already just decided we're not going to be taking Eddie, haven't we? So discard it. Get rid. I can see why this game can be frustrating.
A fruitful trip, I see.
Agent found a delivery at the safe house. We got some Magdalite healing supplies and 30 normal supplies.
Worth the effort. Good.
Intel and the flash bullet thing. So we've taken Strum out the game. Nicastro's the next problem. But we're going to have to go and do the quest to get the healer. But we can only do one quest a week. So it gives you 5 quests, 6 quests, things to do, and send individual agents or go as a group or whatever. But it's set up so that you can do one quest and then everything else just goes against you. What's Eddie got to say?
How old are you, kid?
Older than you were when you went to war.
That ain't saying much. Believe me.
I'm old enough to have buried my mother and made a name for myself stealing things that can't be stolen.
That's pretty old. But it's still pretty young, if you ask me.
What's the blacksmith got to say?
You are sure you don't want a gun? Not even a charming little snub nose with a mother-of-pearl handle, perhaps?
Sounds quite nice.
Thank you, Mr. Belfort. But I prefer not to carry a gun. It's hard to pull a trigger wearing weighted gloves.
Weighted gloves? This gives me a little idea. Perhaps I can make something for you after all.
It would be really cool if that gave you a free upgrade.
Senorita Rodriguez, you are not cut from the same cloth as the others in this group.
What do you mean, Mr. Locke?
Well, you would have made a fine lamplighter even back in the times of yore. Unlike most of the others, you are not selfish, loutish, or low of character.
Mr. Locke, every person here has risked their life to save an uncaring world from a horrible fate.
She's right.
And they have done it, knowing they wouldn't have been let in the servants' door of the old Lamplighters League.
Just stop being a prick.
I meant no offense.
These are my people, Mr. Locke. And if I don't fit in yet, then I shall work harder at being selfish, loutish, and low.
Locke really is a prick. If I don't do one of these missions, Marteau is going to level up considerably. But he's only at 3 and he needs 13 before anything bad happens. But that is a Marteau. They're all Marteau missions. East Sahara. Completing this special search expedition will unlock a special mission the following week. It costs 2 intel now, instead of 1.
Discretion is key.
It's getting expensive. And this gives us 2 intel, right? Okay.
I need results.
We have to do this mission because it's an upgrade for the thing. But at least the 2 missions that we don't do a marteau, and this is a marteau, so he's not going to go up as much. Oh god, this is getting crazy. And I'm going to have to take people who are debuffed. One person, sorry, who's debuffed.
You need something special from me?
We don't have any of whatever that is. KA. After missing an attack, gain 15% hit chance for one attack. Melee attacks that are critical hits shred armor.
You wish to guide the hand of fate? Ask and you'll be answered.
Stress remedy sounds pretty good right about now. Agents have +1 max stress. They really want you to build into stress, don't they? Increased chance of an uncommon. I think we go down that route. Increased chance of a rare +1 additional card after completing a mission. Let's go with the additional card.
Something challenging to...
A stress flask. It's a hip flask. Inflicts 2 stress on everyone in the target area. Heal stress on a teammate. Interesting. Latif has... He needs smoke, doesn't he? Let's try and get him some armor. Inflict marked. Well, that's sort of pointless now because he can't do anything with marked. Skills, what can we give him? Hit and run deals 75% more damage per evade. So he's all about gaining evade and removing stress stuff. Take that, because if we ever get hit by a crit... No, but that leads you into that, which is... Inflicts blinded to all enemies in the area. So that then, that's really good then, blindside, because he gains evade when he... Right, okay, so take that. Then take that. Inflicts blinded to all enemies. Affected enemies prioritize attacking Latif. I don't know if that's good. When an attack misses Latif, which happens quite often, he negates stress. And if stress is going to be such a big thing that it seems to be... Yeah, let's have that, because we're going to have to run with him more. Can we get him some armor? +2 max stress for everybody. I'm willing to hold off on that for now. What does this do? Self-buff passive. Using a buff or debuff consumable, agent gains +1 AP. And his grenade is not a debuff. You're gonna use the spy for the group. Yeah, maybe. I like Eddie. And he does all the lockpicking thing. So, they would fit. You... take both bandages, and you should have a bandage and a grenade. Yeah. Latif does good damage. Right, okay. We said that we were going to do this one, didn't we? The Healer. All attacks shred 3 armor on every side, so that's kind of fun. Recruit Mother Amina to access health and healing upgrades. Feel like that's going to be needed. Maglite Mystics practice the divine art of restoration and take strict oaths of non-violence, unless you're Anna Sophia. I can't believe we can only take 3. If you're only ever going to be capped at 3, never let the player take 4 in the early game. Unless it's a pickup mission.